The Council of Seven watched in smug silence as the weapon entered Earth's atmosphere. It was sleek, silent, and designed by the brightest minds of the Zarkith Dominion. A self-replicating nanothermal warhead, it could liquefy continents and overwrite planetary crusts with a single cascading chain reaction. Transmission clear. Confirmed Overseer Threx. Impact in 17 standard rotations. A low murmur of approval passed through the chamber. The humans have resisted for too long. Stubborn, unevolved creatures who somehow survived the Scourge Nebula, outmaneuvered the Vorin Minleech fleets, and repelled 3 Zarkith scouting probes with scrap metal ships and projectile weaponry. Primitive, yes, but far too effective. This will end them, hissed Arch-Warrior Velsharn. Their planet, their archives, their defiance all turned to ash. Yet, 17 rotations later, Earth remained. No seismic events. No biosphere collapse. Number. Extinction level alerts. Only. A signal. Unknown transmission on subquantum channel. The communications node reported. The room fell silent. Played. Static flare, then a human voice calm, deliberate. To the Zarkith Council. Thank you for the package. We made a few improvements. A second later, a hologram lit up. The bomb redesigned. Reinforced plating. Quantum-threaded casing. A fusion core humming with terrifying elegance. Etched on the side, in English, return to sender. Before they could respond, an alert blared across the command spires. Inbound object detected. It was the same bomb but different. Faster, smarter, deadlier. And it wasn't just falling. It was. Piloted. Inside the warhead rode a human. 3 cycles earlier, at a remote black site beneath the Greenland ice shelf, Dr. Elara Voss had stared at the alien device with narrowed eyes and gritted teeth. "It's a gift," she muttered. "Just not the kind you want unwrapped." Around her stood engineers, soldiers, and a few synthetic intelligence systems flickering nervously. Colonel Mason Red looked at the readouts. "It's not active yet. Maybe it's broken." "No," Elara said, stepping forward, placing a hand on the glowing surface. "It's waiting, testing us." "You're saying this is a challenge?" "I'm saying it's a statement. You don't belong in the stars, humans." "Well," she smiled. "Time to write our reply." Back on Zarkith Prime, the upgraded bomb tore through their orbital defense grid like paper. The planetary. Shield designed to resist neutron storms and wormhole ruptures folded in seconds. Overseer Threx screamed, "Evacuate the core citadel." But it was too late. The device halted midair, hovering just above the central spire. Humming with restrained fury. Then, another human voice, lived this time. "Hi, name's Lieutenant Carter Rook, Earth Space Corps. You threw the first punch. Now, I'm here to teach you about Newton's third law." He grinned through the comlink. "For every action, you know the rest." The bomb didn't detonate. Instead, it deployed. It unfolded into hundreds of drones, each carrying encoded data, schematics, sound bites, human literature. And Tactical A is programmed with one message. "We learned your technology in 3 days. Imagine what we'll do in 3 years." Then the swarm shot upward, disappearing into the stars. In the following days, panic spread through the Zarkith Dominion. Every border post that scanned for Terran ships went offline. Dozens of colonies reported shadowy figures hacking into their defense matrices, always leaving a single line behind: return to sender. A species they thought primitive had turned the doomsday device into a diplomatic memo. Not of surrender, but of warning. Years later, old Zarkith elders still tell the tale of the day Earth replied with silence, then thunder, and of the words etched into the side of the bomb in a language they had to learn quickly. "Humanity, we don't break. We rebuild."